If you are 62 years or older and you own your home, then we have some great news for you. Atlantic Home Capital can help you obtain a reverse mortgage so you can enjoy the fruits of your labour. Why be equity rich and cash poor? To learn more, watch channel 118 or 18 from 2 till 2:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can also get information by watching on our website at AtlanticHomeCapital.com or just call us at 888-878-0188 to speak with a reverse loan specialist. Or come see us on Veteran Memorial Highway in Ronkonkoma.
Hi, I'm Danny Englander, and welcome to FYI TV's Community Spotlight, where we feature local businesses that offer products and services that are important to you and your family. As you can see, we just visited the office of Atlantic Home Capital. They're a very highly rated, well-established mortgage broker offering a full range of services. And today, joining me is Steve Donahue, who is the Senior Reverse Mortgage Specialist. And he's going to talk with us about the advantages of that product and help clarify some misconceptions. Thanks for joining me today.
Thanks, Danny. Nice to see you. Thanks for having me.
Sure, anytime. We hear a lot about reverse mortgages, but I think most of us don't really understand what they are. So my first question, what exactly is a reverse mortgage? In layman's terms, please.
Okay. A reverse mortgage is a program designed for seniors. You have to be 62 years or older, and normally you would make mortgage payments each month. This program allows you to actually freeze the mortgage payments, not make any mortgage payments at all, and the bank gives you the option of receiving cash 3 or 4 different ways. You can receive it all in one lump sum. You could have a monthly payment on it. Also is that there's absolutely no income or credit requirements whatsoever. You just have to be a homeowner and the age of 62 or older, and then you have a chance of receiving a certain amount of benefits backed by the government.
So as long as you're 62 or older and you have equity in your home, it doesn't matter about your credit. Can you be in foreclosure? What are the guidelines for that?
Okay, there's no credit or income requirements whatsoever. That's the best kept secret.
Wow.
Yes, that's correct.
So that's it. Home equity and 62, and the bank is going to either pay you every month or give you a lump sum.
That's correct. You have a couple different choices. Like we said, each person has a different need and everyone's lifestyle is different. So you have the choice to make which option that you would like to have.
Wow. I mean, that sounds too good to be true. And I think simplifying it like that really helps a lot, because I think most people are very confused by them. So what are the advantages of a reverse mortgage?
One of the biggest advantages I feel is that it gives you a better lifestyle and a peace of mind. Normally you have a set of bills to do. You have a lot of stuff around the house you might like to do, home improvements. So this allows you the option and the freedom to do extra things that you would normally wouldn't be able to afford. If you're a senior living on fixed income every single month and you don't have any money left over at the end of the month, your credit card bills are getting higher and you're having trouble making payments and your bank account's going down, this gives you peace of mind knowing that you can stay in your home, you still always own your home, your name always remains on the deed, and all this is all benefits for a reverse mortgage.
Okay, now does it matter if, let's say, my mom still has a mortgage versus the house is paid off? Does that matter at all?
That's a great point and a great question. Yes, we pay off the existing mortgage that you have on your house, and then after that they give you extra money, as we said before, to do what you want with that.
Wow.
It can be a conventional mortgage, an FHA mortgage, a home equity loan. We can pay off any lien on your property.
Wow. So what if my mom has a reverse mortgage and something happens to her? What happens then?
Okay, after your mom passes, you have the option to either refinance the property or to put it on the market to sell.
So it's basically the same process, regardless.
That's correct.
It's not a different process with the
your
reverse
mom
mortgage.
always remains on the deed. If in 5 years she decides to sell it, she wants to move to Italy, she can do that as well. She can just put it on the market, and she keeps the proceeds, whatever's left over.
Okay. So who is eligible for a reverse mortgage again? As long as you have equity, as long as you're 62, anything else?
62 or older, have equity in a home, and since there's no income or credit requirements, that's pretty much all you need to do.
Wow. Now, do you have any personal experience with this, or?
Yes, actually, my mom did a reverse mortgage 3 months back, just recently. They just closed. One of the things that she had a problem with is that living on Long Island, the property taxes and homeowners insurance kept on going up, and my mom's on a fixed income, just Social Security, so she was getting caught up in credit card debt. Her savings account was going down, and this actually freed her up with all that, and now she's less stressed out, and she feels much more peace of mind and relaxed about it.
So her quality of life is better, her income is more, everything's balanced a little bit better for her.
Yes, she's a lot happier now.
Good.
Yes.
Well, is the process of applying for a reverse mortgage the same as applying for any other mortgage?
It's almost identical. It's the same exact thing. You get approved, you go through a process of about a month. The best thing about it is you also have, the government requires you to get counseling to make sure this is the right decision, that you're comfortable with moving forward, and then from there an appraisal's done, and they do a little bit of a process, and they determine how much equity that you're going to be getting or how much the funds that you're going to be receiving.
Okay, so regardless of whether you have a conventional mortgage that is still going on, or you paid off your house, or you're in foreclosure, or whatever the circumstances, as long as you have equity, you're eligible.
That's correct.
And you're 62.
That's the most important thing.
Okay. Now, can children still inherit the home?
Yes, absolutely. Once again, after you pass, or the both of them pass, the children have the option to either sell the home or refinance it and do as they fit. Also, the insurance covers that you can't pass any debt onto your children, accrue any debt. So that's another important factor.
So that's a really important thing for people to understand.
Yes, absolutely. That's what the insurance is for.
So it is backed by the federal government.
It's backed by the federal government, and this way you don't pass any debt onto your children in the future.
Okay. That's a really important thing for people to know, because I think that's sort of one of those misconceptions about reverse mortgages.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, so we've just gotten our little introduction to reverse mortgages here, but don't go away, because when we come back, we're going to hear a lot more about the details and how it can be advantageous to you and your family. Stay with us.
If you are 62 years or older and you own your home, then we have some great news for you. Atlantic Home Capital can help you obtain a reverse mortgage so you can enjoy the fruits of your labour. Why be equity rich and cash poor? To learn more, watch channel 118 or 18 from 2 till 2:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can also get information by watching on our website at AtlanticHomeCapital.com, or just call us at 888-878-0188 to speak with a reverse loan specialist. Or come see us on Veteran Memorial Highway in Ronkonkoma.
I highly recommend that company. Capital is it. Atlantic Home Capital Corp.
And they're right on it. They're right on the case, and that's what I liked about them.
Atlantic Home Capital helped me fulfill my dreams and go green.
They're in business to help their customers, and if they help their customers, they're going to recommend them to other people, and that's the way it should be. So recommended a couple of people also, and they like them also. It's a very professional company.
So let's see if I'm a good student. I'm going to tell you what I learned today.
Okay.
Reverse mortgage is when you're 62 or older and you have equity in your home, regardless of your credit scores or your financial status or foreclosure on your home or anything like that, you're eligible to apply for that equity and get that money either in a monthly payment or a lump sum, and then you can do with it what you will.
That's absolutely correct. I think you've
Am I a
covered
good
all the
student?
bases. You did a very good job. Just to recap, basically as long as you're 62 or older, the idea is the government's allowing you to stay in your home without having to make the monthly payments. This actually frees you up now to get rid of your credit card debt, to help other family members out. It just gives you a freedom, peace of mind, knowing that you don't have to worry about making traditional mortgage payments. Am I behind? What other bills do I have to pay? If some unexpected health care arises, now you're prepared that you don't have to worry about your home and losing your home. This actually gives you security, peace of mind. It also opens the door for you to do other things that you never did before. Finally get to fix up your kitchen. Finally get to go to Italy on a trip you never went on before. You could also help out any family members or friends, whatever you're comfortable with.
And the one thing that you told me earlier that I love is that the value is based on the appraisal at the time of the application.
That's
so
correct.
if home values drop, you are not impacted by that, correct?
None whatsoever. Once you receive your benefits, they're always yours to keep. Something happens to the bank, that's what the FA insurance is for. Anything goes with the banks, that takes care of that.
And then you can retire, you can have your home in Florida, have your home here travel, visit your grandkids, do all those
Correct.
things you look forward to doing and haven't been
Yeah.
able to do.
If you wanted to buy another vacation home, invest in another property, it just opens all the doors to whatever you feel comfortable with.
Well, it seems like a great solution for a lot of people who've been struggling. And for people who are not aware of this, they need to really dig in, contact you, get the information, and start enjoying their lives.
And that's the beauty of it. All at Atlantic Home Capital, the service we offer, like I said, we'll come to your house. If you feel comfortable, you can come into the office. We sit down, we encourage you to invite your kids, let them participate, and go over a plan. Even after that, you're not obligated. If you have any further questions, we ask you to see a reverse mortgage counselor. After that's done, it's a small process of about a month. It's so easy now that you have no income or credit requirements. The process is a lot faster than a traditional mortgage. So this enables people to get the money a lot faster. And if during that process you want to change your mind, you're free to do so. There was no cost involved other than you paying for the appraisal if you had gotten that far along.
So I think one of the concerns is that even if something happens to your parent, do the children still inherit the home?
Absolutely. The children have two choices. They could either refinance the home or they could put on the market to sell.
So it's pretty straightforward.
Pretty much,
Okay.
absolutely, yes.
And then something else that I have heard on occasion that people are confused about is if you apply for a reverse mortgage, do you still technically own your home?
Absolutely. Since the day the process starts, the two names that are on the deed or the one name that's on the deed or title, this always remains, and you could sell the home at any point. If you wanted to meet a new boyfriend and end up going to Italy, you could put the house on the market and just move right from there.
It's a way of affording your parents a more comfortable lifestyle while they're with us.
Absolutely, and they always have the option to leave, like I said.
So
They can put the house on the market at any time.
And going to Italy sounds quite good, right?
You gotta believe it.
So basically, it's very straightforward, but because I have questions, everybody has questions, that's why we come to an expert. That's why we come to you and your company, and we come with our list of questions, and we get all those questions satisfied before we jump into something.
Absolutely.
So again, if you want to go to Italy, you want somebody to hold your hand through the process, Atlantic Home Capital, that's the place to be, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so don't go away. We've learned a little bit about reverse mortgages. We have a lot more to learn, and we're going to do that right after the break, so stay tuned.
If you are 62 years or older and you own your home, then we have some great news for you. Atlantic Home Capital can help you obtain a reverse mortgage so you can enjoy the fruits of your labour. Why be equity rich and cash poor? To learn more, watch channel 118 or 18 from 2 till 2:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can also get information by watching on our website at AtlanticHomeCapital.com or just call us at 888-878-0188 to speak with a reverse loan specialist. Or come see us on Veteran Memorial Highway in Ronkonkoma.
They saved me a lot of money because I was originally I was having a 7.5% interest rate, and they brought it down to 4.5%. So that was a nice sum.
Atlantic and Vanessa, who worked with me personally, was just incredible and made our dreams come true.
It made my life a little easier, quite easy. You know, I mean, I could pay my mortgage with no problem.
I don't owe anybody. I still have some money in the bank. And I can do anything I want.
It's a lot of money. Well over 100,000, that's for sure. And it's better in my pocket than the bank's pocket.